Hey y'all, welcome back. And welcome if you're new here, my name is Rylene. In today's video we're going to be doing a chicken and mushroom gravy crock pot meal. This instant. If you heard that knocking just now, it was ham. This recipe has been one of my favorites for a very long time. It's a recipe from my mom. She got it out of a Better Homes cookbook that she got for a wedding gift back in 1984, I think my parents got married. So she's had the book for a very long time. She still has it. The pages are all crusty, but good recipes are in that book. But it's always been a childhood favorite of mine. I always enjoyed when she made it. I wanted dinner to be ready like in 5 minutes when she would put it in the crock pot. It's just so delicious. I love it so much and I love making it. It's super easy, limited ingredients, and it's just delicious. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any of my videos that I post. I do recipe videos, makeup videos, cleaning videos, a variety of different things. If you want to know how to make this crock pot and mushroom gravy dinner, just keep on watching. Here's what you'll need. So flour and sour cream, that comes later. So let's just put that aside. That comes tonight. And then vegetable or chicken broth. 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. It calls for 1, but I do 2 because I'm fat. And then chicken. It can be chicken breast or it could be dark meat. I like dark chicken, just reminds me of when my mom used to make it, so yeah, memories, tasteful memories. I won't be using this whole pack, but I'll be using most of it. I'll freeze the rest. And then just some pepper to pour over, well not pour, but sprinkle over top of the chicken once we put them all in the crock pot. So we'll start by shaking the vegetable broth. It calls for a 1/2 cup, but I just like to eyeball it, so as long as it covers the bottom pretty good. And then we're gonna put some chicken in there. So, should look like so. Just cover the bottom, don't stack the chicken on each other. And then pour the cream of mushroom soup over the top. And then we're just gonna dash it with some salt and pepper. Or just pepper, sorry, not salt. And excuse this. He likes to play. He loves my, whatchamacallit, whatever this is. Tripod. Early morning shenanigans before work. Should look like so in the crock pot. You can put the cream of mushroom on the bottom before the chicken if you want, but I just like to do the chicken first. It doesn't really matter, it all mixes up anyways and cooks the same, and it'll taste the same. Either way you do it. I'm just gonna put this baby on low until I get back from work. About 8 hours. It's 8:15 right now. I need to make my breakfast so I can go to work. 8:15 right now. I usually get home close to 5-ish after I'm done picking Easton up from daycare. So when I get home, I go straight to the crock pot, take the chicken out, which we'll get to later. So about 8 hours in the crock pot on low. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make my breakfast, do my work thing today, and I will see y'all around 5-ish. So I'm back from work. It's currently a little after 5:05 to be exact. And the chicken has been in the crock pot for 9 hours. So sometimes that happens. I don't get off work till later most times, especially after I get Easton from daycare, yada yada yada. Y'all don't want to hear my story. The chicken sometimes is a little dry at times, not always, but if it is, I feel like having the gravy, which we'll be making in a minute, helps the dryness with the chicken. So you'll see. It's gonna work out great. It's gonna taste good, I promise. We're just gonna take the chicken out of the crock pot, put it on a plate, set it aside. I put mine in the microwave just because I have cats that like to jump on the counter, so don't want that to get all eaten up. So we'll just take the chicken out of the crock pot right now. I just said my whole spiel and the camera was on pause. Go figure. I'm glad I didn't take the chicken out. So I'm gonna use some tongs. If your chicken falls apart, don't be scared. It's supposed to be that way. So if it's falling apart, that's a good thing. It's cooked and it's gonna be good, I promise. Oh, and by the way, you can do white wine or chicken broth or vegetable broth. So if y'all don't want to do chicken or vegetable broth for part of the gravy, you can use white wine. I've never done it, but if you do it, let me know. If it's good, let me know. Okay, so we're gonna do 1 cup of sour cream and a 1/4 cup of flour. I find myself adding more than that. I usually eyeball it anymore just because I've made it so much, but for this recipe, Easton! I'm sorry if this video is loud, y'all. I really hope I can get the point across without jumbling noises overpowering my voice. I eyeball it, but I'm gonna do exactly what it says on the recipe just because I want to show y'all that sometimes you need to add more flour or you need to add more vegetable or chicken broth, white wine, whatever you're using. Just because it's never perfect. I feel like you always have to add something when you're making this. So I'm gonna go ahead and follow the recipe exactly how it says. So 1 cup of sour cream and 1/4 cup of flour. So mom life, I only have a 1/2 cup right here, so I'm just gonna do 2 half cups if y'all are wondering why I'm putting more than 1 thing of sour cream in there, because Easton, he's doing it right now, and he has misplaced a lot of things. And using a whisk, we're just gonna whisk it together. If you can't tell, the gravy is a little runny because the gravy is on the runnier side, and it could be because I eyeballed it this morning when I was pouring it in. I should have followed that. The recipe will be down in the description box too, by the way, just in case I didn't say anything. So 1/4 cup is what I should have put in there, and I put more than that. I always do just because I like a lot of gravy on my rice, because again, I'm a fat ass and it just tastes really good. But this is the recipe I'm following. It's literally a screenshot of a picture my mom sent me of her old ass cookbook, and it's called chicken and mushroom gravy. I should have said all this at the beginning of the video. I'm gonna put a little more flour in just because it's runny, so I'll put about 1/4 cup more in. Stir it like so, and that should be enough, because it does thicken up because we do have to let this set for 30 minutes. So I'm just gonna cover it, put it on low. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a cup of rice and put some vegetables on. At like 10 till 6, we'll have dinner. So I'm gonna let the rice set for 30 minutes and rice, oh my god, it's been a long day. The work wasn't really stressful at all, but. So I'm just gonna let the gravy set for 30 minutes on low, and y'all know how to make rice and vegetables, so I'm not gonna include that on the video. You've seen me do it before. So I'm just gonna make a cup of rice, some broccoli and carrots, and I'll show y'all the finished product when I put it on my plate. I'll be right back. Wow, my shirt is really dirty right now. Don't mind that. I don't know, probably Easton's boogers. Dinner is done. We got that chicken there, the gravy there, looks perfect. We got some vegetables. This is literally the best part of the whole thing. This gravy, the gravy and the rice, it's amazing. Like, seriously, thank me later. So just gonna kind of swirl it around like so. I have my crock pot set on keep warm now because it's been over 30 minutes. If you can see the little clumps in there, it's the flour. It's not bad. It will not taste like flour. It's just, that's just how the gravy gets. It gets a little clumpy with the sour cream and the flour, but it's fine, it's normal, it's still gonna be bomb. Just so easy, so delicious, and simple. Again, like I said in the intro, limited ingredients, and it's just really, I don't know, it's good. It's a family favorite. Jeff didn't like it. I mean, I feel like he didn't like it the first time my mom made it for him. I feel like he likes it now. He has seconds most of the time, so it's a great recipe. And the reason why I think he didn't like it at first because he knew there was sour cream in it, but you know what? You don't really taste the sour cream, so It's a good recipe. I totally recommend it. Let me know if y'all make it. It's just so easy, and I've never really seen it around. I mean, I guess I've never really searched it on Pinterest, but I've never seen a recipe like this around, and I love putting the gravy over rice as opposed to mashed potatoes. You can do mashed potatoes. If you do, let me know. Let me know how it tastes, because I've never ever tried the gravy on mashed potatoes. So that completes this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you want to see more recipe videos, give this video a thumbs up or comment down below anything you may want me to make, and I hope y'all have a great day, and I also hope to see you in my next one. Bye.